Everything is being recorded. Me is being recorded. And I tell you friggin' what. The rain, pouring fucking relentless rain got me on my way home. Relentless fucking rain got me on my way home, and now I'm even stumbling here because that rain got me on my way home. And I want to sound more American, like going like a very low tone of voice, and I kind of want to emulate some native speakers of American, which occur my way today. And there's been quite a while I haven't heard something like lower tone sounding voices like some Native Americans tend to do, and I kind of switch my attitudes as for my following in advance in my American, and my attitude goes like this. You should like alternatively interchangeably switch your areas of focus in order to get fluent, because you cannot just concentrate at one time on pronunciation or sounding like with native phrases and sounding pretty fast. And excuse me, I'm kind of like burping here slightly. I have to sip some water again, because my first sip was before I switched my camera on, before I turned my camera on. And guess yourself, that's how it's called. Guess yourself what I said. If you're just know a little bit about your American, then you get everything that I said. Then you got everything that I said. I should say, have received some second sip within today's video shoot. Let's put it this way. I haven't warmed it up my brilliant water, and I won't be sipping it because I want to sip only warm water to the purpose of soothing my throat and to make this video shoot more smooth. I'm kidding, I'm good without any extra things needed in this equation of solving my mystery as for advancing in my American. I always try to intertwine things together in order just to sound them out, to lay it on my tongue. And I don't even know whether you say Native Americans, do you say that way, laying on your tongue or whatever, to mean to sound them out? And I did actually pretty fairly saying that I very rarely, if ever, use not native ways of solving my mysteries in my American. I always follow native attitudes. At least I'm trying. All I'm trying to do is I'm trying to sound and to be like slightly like be like a slightest shade of Native American. If I'm doing right, if I'm doing well, then you may don't be shy, don't be just sitting with nothing doing. Just maybe you would want to comment me down below. You have my permission and my clearance, not clearance, my permission and my even advice, my little piece of advice. And then do that, comment me, say, Alex, you're doing wrong, you're not correct, you're not fluent in American. And just do that for the sake of just commenting wherever. If I'm right, if I'm doing correct things here, then you're allowed to do whatever you want to do. Right? Who am I to lecture you? What do you want to be doing? Right? I'm not about doing that at all. I'm just kidding. I'm always using self-deprecating humor in my videos as soon as I do them. And let's see what do we have for tonight. Today wanted to sound more faster than I did, in my previous video shoots, because I cannot just stretch them endlessly, the durations of my video shoots. Each of my video shoot covers around 10 minutes or so, and I am not able to make some more time for producing my videos here. I have to do some extra needed, extremely, excuse me, not extra, but extremely needed things in my life. I have to follow them all, and I have to manage my time in a proper way, and I do. And I cannot make longer than 15 minutes. See, once I make my video shoot of tonight, let's say within 5 minutes of renting, and then I'm gonna peruse it, and I'm gonna analyze it, and see how I was in my today's video shoot, and analyze my just tone of voice, wherever things I said during my video shoot, things I didn't say during my video shoot, how I was, I mean, in terms of sound, and using native vocabulary and speaking automatically, not pausing for too long, or thinking of some phrase to come into my mind, or some word to come into my mind, just reacting seamlessly and automatically like a Native American would. And that's my regard to my native learning standpoint and my American. And regarding these, I cannot just make some more time longer, let's say, than 12 minutes a day, and not 12 minutes a day, but 12 minutes, though I won't be disclosing some secrets as for how often I do my practice, and everything goes to time management point. And so what I should say regarding these, I have to pack my nice video shoots more just cramming them with the even not needed stuff, and trying to speed them up within several minutes, and to pack them with as many things as I only can within that timeline, within again that time frame of on which one of my video shoots usually goes. Let's say it's 10 minutes, and within 10 minutes I tend to pack as many things in my video shoot as I only can, and not just to go beyond that hump of being comfortable with my speaking, and with going forward. I have to overcome that each next hump that I have in my way, and I'm gonna advance that way, and I'm doing this already, I should say. And in order to get that right track and to follow that right native track, I should say, you have to pack as many things as you fucking can within one video shoot. As you're not allowed, me myself, I'm allowing myself to do whatever I want, but I'm not allowing myself to go longer than 10 fucking minutes, because I value my time. I value and have to save some more time in my live track to doing some even not more. I wouldn't say that I'm doing more crucial, more important activities than my American. It's my on the top of things ever, my American. But I mean, go some other lead tracks within my just live track, whatever you would like to put it, and you follow, you get everything on its right places, and you get everything on its right place, I should say. I've corrected myself. Oh my god, I can't fucking believe I'm correcting myself while I'm doing my arbitrary take of speaking here, and now I'm actually doing what I should say. So guys, in my today's video shoot, I'm not too fast, because my brain is drenched with the rain that I reported you about, and it drenched my brains to the bottom end, I should say. And regarding these, I have to wrap the shit up just in order to save some more precious time in my life to follow some other little activities of mine. And guys, I'm not the fastest speaking guy in my today's video shoot, I know, but I try to be as fluent as I can, as I regularly tend to do on each of my video shoots here on this channel, which is pretty nicely called Dive Through Free English, as I call it myself. Practice on your own, do your own things, whatever you would want to be doing. Just comment me, not comment me. Continue watching my video shoots, discontinue watching my video shoots. I'm good with all the things being done or not being done by you. Pleasure being with me, not being with me, doing whatever you would want to be doing, whatever. Thanks again, pleasure to feel you all, and I'll be with you since I release something new for you. Pleasure, bye. Practice on your own. See how it goes on your own. Nice, you'll be fluent that way much faster than following any by the book style learning. I promise that will be that way that I reported you. I've been there, I've done that. Thanks for watching me, and it's on a while. See you soon. Practice. Bye.